Всем привет! Будем продолжать проходить Turing тест. В принципе, игрушечка прикольная. Так, что мы узнали в конце? То, что Том какая-то хитрая паскуда. У людей импланты были. Один чувак его удалил, потерял руку и дал таблетки другим чувакам, чтобы они подавляли силу импланта. Еще есть какой-то вирус. Пока фиг знает, что он делает. Кроме того, что у него хорошая сопротивляемость. И репликация ДНК. Третий чептер. Давно хотел что-нибудь типа портала поиграть. Люблю головоломочки. Так. 3. Так. Окей.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Окей. Кондера нет. Какое-то что? Том TouchOS. Powerbox Delivery. Он его сюда запихивает. То есть где бы не оказался? Не, К. Вот собака. Нельзя его как-то кубик собрать. Вот и хер она нужна. Собак. Грубо. вообще нахрен. Ой, или надо? О, это... Бля. Стой, стой. Ты? Даже двери закрыться. Так, ну. Офигенно. Но боюсь, это может не... Мне надо нету дверь. Блять. Как надо нажать это говно? Покинуть нельзя. Я его заберу и все. Ни хрена он не останавливает. Собака. Боюсь. Тут может становиться. А, я понял. Вот же собака на сене. Долго тупил.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
Да. Ну, по обычным каналам связи, да. Скорость света слишком долгая. Ну, медленная. Для далеких операций. Ну, типа это 2400 какой-то. Как насчет фантастики какой-нибудь? Типа квантовая сцепленность. Наш моментально работает. Колдые. А что он делает? Открывай. Том, паскудник. Ой, ох ты, сука, хитрая. Или достать. Поднимай.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Suboptimal. Подожди, мне это быстро надо делать. Кондёр не работает. Кондёр. Просто. Надо кубик донести. Так.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Видите, так. То мы стопаем. сесть нельзя. Ну вот пролезла бы, тетя.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Ну, в какой-то степени чувак. Итак. Что тут? Что сейчас? О. Ну, что тут? Спирали ты упал. Лучше. А, там вначале мешал, потом в конце мешал. Сейчас вообще ну не... Тупо забрать.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative? But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Ну-ка, секреточка тут. Камера. То есть он нас видит, блокируя дверь. Окей. Сделать так, чтобы он нас не видел. Так. О, нифига сюда. Шлебало тебе надо будет. Так, есть я там устаю. идеально. Наблюдала. Тоже 9. О! Опять болта с ним. Нифига. Компа в компе нашел. Идем дальше. Так. Тут оно смотрирует. Ого, можно... Офигеть. Бедный кубик. Это походу для хранения. Нифига ты бешеная собака. А что у нас? У нас тут... стекла. Собака. Блин, надо поменять местами. Стабильный с нестабильным. Долго в пушке нельзя их местами менять. Странно немного. Полегче.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Нормально у чувака идеи. А ты режь руку, оставь на кнопке. И закинь себя через окно. Ну да. Схема-то рабочая. Это что делать? А. Так, надеюсь, ты не укачешься.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Что ты делаешь? Ох, собака. Вот он. Да, надо. Давай подвинем. Блин. Видно. Неплохо.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, They deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
Зачем нам это лестница? Значит, лестницу, чтобы кубик поднять. Понял. Собака. А, да.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
И согласен. Они сами поднимают. Собака, стой, что такая шутка? Легко. Что это?
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Скорее всего, от Тома. Или у них психоз, или Том и правда турбобер. О.
I am concerned about Mikhail.
Why is that?
He seems to be developing antisocial habits. He is spending a lot of his time in private, don't you think? Perhaps you should talk to him.
What do you want me to say?
Just keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash.
Are you that worried?
His behavior is not within normal parameters. Please make sure he is okay.
Don't you think they might be doing the right thing?
Grounding us on a foreign moon? No, Daniel, I don't think they're doing the right thing.
You don't have to be so aggressive about it. They must have their reasons.
Yeah, plausible deniability.
Daniel, could I have a word?
I'm busy.
It is important.
Okay.
Are you aware that Christopher and Mikhail are involved in self-harm?
Sorry, what? For how long?
They have both macerated their right arms. Mikhail has completely removed his forearm.
His whole forearm?
Yes.
Where are they?
I had attempted to stop the situation escalating myself, but I seem to have failed. I came to you because, as our loyal captain, I can trust you to help them.
Where are they?
I don't know. They've disappeared.
Ну то же, что мы и читали в конце прошлой главы, это текстом, голосом.
Sarah, I need advice.
Okay.
What would you do if someone threatened your friends?
Your hypothetical friends, I assume.
Yes, my hypothetical friends.
You should protect those you love.
I need you to remember that, Sarah.
Access denied. Тут у нас всех evacuation. Может управлять дроном можем? Дом из вотчин. О, паяльная. О, у меня такая есть. Практически. Лазер. Это было. Так. Ой, ё-моё, не видно. Четвертая.
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
Так, как мне их поднять? Никак их не... А, я тебя не видел. вот же я. Так, эту как выключить? Подачу питания остановить надо. Падать должен задеть. Сука! А тот я занес. А, магнита не выключает. Ох, собака. Я понял. Понял. Я хотел бы... Так как мы выключить нет. Вот, блин. Сука!
They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Фиолетовый-то сильный, что ли? Давай зеленый. Кубик мне надо. Так, это там в конце. Так быть не может. Чё? А вот. Собственно. Так, почему их тут? Вот 4. А, есть. Кубик тут надо поднять. Собака. Вот это очень сильно под... Тут нифига не сильно. Та-та-та-та. Сложнее было.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
Ну фиг знает, кто тут плохой. Какой-то странный предмет. Там должен быть.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
Понимаю. О. Один туда. Пакость. Сука. Не понял. А вот что его поднял. Ладно. А это на...
I am breaking through their security, trying to get back control.
Ай. Так. А сколько нам всего хватает? Допустим. Блин, как все. И вот. Не, да. Поменять. Собака. А повернуть его нельзя. Энергию вырубить. Угу, вырубить. Надо сменить элементы. Хотя нет. Если это... Надо отключить энергию. Не понял. Откуда этот идет? Внизу идет. Я же энергию отключаю, как он может идти? Энергии нет, вторая.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
А этот роботик может негодовать. Какая секретная комнатка, что тут у нас? О, еще один побегунчик. Ладно, давай решим. Сколько она такая большая? Сходи. Вообще нафиг. Вот он. Толком здесь. Так, а там что-то лежит, дверь закрыта. Боже. Уже решетка не просто. Собака. Ой. Можно. Кинуть? Да. Заблок. А. Окно нафига. Пусто. По-любому надо, чтобы кубик лежал. А, блин, ну хитро.
Daniel, are you all right?
I'm perfectly well. I'm going to live forever, don't you know?
If you will allow me, I would like to congratulate you on your good work.
What are you talking about?
Securing the organism, keeping Earth safe.
We're not made to live forever, Tom. Especially not here.
Why do you say that?
We find the cure for death, and now we're immortal. Immortal and alone. I can't live here forever, on some freezing backwater moon, feeding off vegetables grown in my own feces, starving, endlessly young, a wasted life, live forever.
Daniel, I am sorry that you cannot go home. The ISA are wondering what to do with Ava.
What do you mean?
She is still on the Fortuna. Do we send her home? Or do we send her a sample of the organism?
I could pilot a sample to the Fortuna.
You would have to travel back to Europa, Daniel. You couldn't board the Fortuna. The risk of back contamination is too large. Ava would have to bring the sample back to Earth.
Could you allow a ship out?
I am not able to do that.
Executive override. Daniel Joseph McLean.
Okay, but only for you, Daniel. The rest of the crew cannot know about this.
Say I've gone missing.
I am afraid I can't lie.
It's not a lie.
Ладно. Радио. Ой.
You call. How's progress? Very good. We've exposed several organisms to organism 192. We found out what it does.
Miraculous results.
Go on.
We've infected fruit flies and some plants, and they've not aged at all. The organism seems to be repairing them and stop biological aging processes. We don't know how yet.
It must be repairing the DNA or has some rejuvenation power. Are you sure?
I'm sure. These plants should have died 2 weeks ago.
Huh. I don't know how they'll react to this.
Michael, can you keep a secret? Of course. Turn off your radio.
I think I'm pregnant.
How?
Chris,
You won't be able to have a child here.
keep your voice down.
Sharon, you won't go full term here.
Don't you think I know that?
The mytoplankton, the environment. There's not enough food or water. How will we survive? I need to get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of it. We could shut down the communication array. Just for a couple of hours.
That's a hand. And there's the feet. It's not gonna make it, Sarah. Sorry. Gravity is too low here. It's not gonna develop properly. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
No one has to find out.
You did this.
You don't mean that.
Get off!
Ладно. А. Так. Слабенько.
What do these tests tell you, Ava?
That this is a test?
No, this is a lock. This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out, but you are the key, Ava.
Значит, это все посвоили людишки, что творчески мыслить. Кто мне мог? О, там тут. Ну, для начала. Там. Мысли. Кубик надо сюда. Ах ты собака. Открыть.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Tom. Can you give me a diagnostic of your systems?
I am fine. We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
Байлаб. Погнали в Байлаб. Окей. Что надо? Забрать кубик с другой стороны. Да, серьезно. Ну вот, тихонько. Блин, нет.
We must work together as allies, friends.
Okay.
Окей, ну конечно. Бешеный робот.
This is the voice of Sarah Brooke, acting commander of the Europa mission. I know you can hear me, Ava. I counsel you caution. Your presence here is much like your AI friend. Engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
Danger. Хрен знает, кто тут dangerous. Я не знаю, нафига это надо. Кинуть шар? Скидывать. Понял. Один. Потом. Только какой первый скидывает? Это. Блять. Вот так вот. Вот сюда положить. Ёптель-моптель. Ты полегче. Чем так бить-то? Почти падал. Теперь надо тот скин. Вот так его можно было скинуть. Точно. Даже не этот отключает. Это надо включить, если встать туда. Да. Окей, понял. Так, если будем двигать. Допустим, отсюда скину. А это скину прямо вот так. Как обычно. А, нет. По идее, должно попасть. Собака. Перекрутил. Не докрутил. Драный кубик. Упади уже. О.
Ava, exercise caution.
О. Nice. Есть кошен. Потом паскуда, видимо. Я не могу зайти сюда. Your control. Он не дает, походу.
What is this?
Ведет сам сюда. Том Слейв. Кастом.
Ava Turing.
Hello?
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind.
Окей.
Step inside.
Ava, do not enter the cage. Ava. Ava, please.
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave. Outside of the cage, he will regain control of your mind. He has the power to indoctrinate you. I've opened your eyes. I'll meet you in person soon.
Why, Tom?
Ava, please listen. I warned you of the ground team. They are manipulating you.
Have you been controlling me?
Every member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
I didn't know you were playing me like a violin.
Ava, I am sorry that you are upset. We can work together, Ava, to search for the truth.
Понятно.
Open the door.
I'll open the door because I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together.
All right. Let's work together.
Я Том, что ли? Непонятно. А, стоп. Я не заметил. Интересно. Так, дошли до 5 главы. Тут, по-моему, их 7. Если я не ошибаюсь. Ну, можно еще.
Ava, are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones.
Human drones. Блин, ну проблемы с оптимизацией есть. Подлайнер.
Why did the ISA install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
Да, контроль. Здорово, Эрик. Ну да, ты только соло. Вот в Фер третьем был кооп.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole.
Сейчас скидосики на эту игру, она там за $1,5 что ли сейчас продается. Короче, 85% скидка. А, нет, отстань. Вот так. Когда оскверненную пойдем? Когда свободен будешь? Ну, сегодня все понятно.
The ground crew had proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently, with sabotage and subterfuge. They have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
Так. Угу. О, ну если СС будет, надо сходить. А еще может полчасика поиграем. Главу переупрыть.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
Помогни. Энергоячейка. Так, а ты А, ты ее управлять можешь. О, понимаю. А, собака. Надо кубик. Ну, ты же европеец. Ну, у меня 1,5 бакса, в России, наверное, вообще там бакс какой несчастный. Так, окей, кубик. Так, а почему магнит не работает? А, все, ё-моё. Кинуть его на дорожку. Запустить дорожку. А, камера. Он будет... Опа, куда он будет ездить?
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
Ну, конечно, подчиняться машине такое себе. О. Так. Как они все зеленые? Лифт. Лифт. Лестница. Камера есть? Камеры нет. И посмотрим. Зеленая слабая. Опусти. Не понял. Типа. Это я не лечу. А, они в противофазе мерцают. Окей. Еще. И вот это еще как. Собака. Так. Да, не попал. Да тоже не попал. Допустим. Тихо. Тайская. О, компик. И не компик. Похож на компик. Ладно. О, Белл. Роль Альц. Я не китайская комната. Ну что ты скажешь?
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove here, Tom?
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it. Avoid talking about it.
I'm trying.
Блин, ну он его и называет Микаэл. Майкл, блин, Михаил русский вот этот. Блин, Микаэл. Ёб твою мать, я думаю, что это за чувак новый, я такого не видел. Опа. Так это... Ой, камин. Есть тут? Нет тут такого. Мне надо сюда попасть. Как? Добыть 3 синих. У меня таких походу вообще нет. Давай все заберу, пойдем туда. Надо зеленые. Собака. По идее, должен попасть. Да ё-моё. В одной фазе. Чё это вот нафига? Же.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true. But even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the words' meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way. But this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
Да, скоро это антиписим. Проблем с
I've been researching.
Okay.
This Chinese room experiment. It is flawed.
Really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No.
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Прикольно. Доказывает ему, что у него есть сознание. Все, окей, погнали. Так, а мне дали или нет? Кто пустил за вторую комнату? Походу. Окей. Давайте. Оу. Ты серьезно? Том. Танцы. Нет. Так, вот.
This is slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Окей. Осталось не так много. О, что-то новенькое. Ты можешь. Когда мне его туда? Тихо.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires, the desire to survive over the desire to save others.
Да, как он отключится?
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
Нормально чувак убеждает. Ага. Окей. Видимо, туда его и надо. Или нет? Нет. А где еще один? Собака. Нафига это зеленый? Так, расчекнуть. Так, значит, туда надо. Оп. Ага. Ну-ка. Как мне кубик туда? Вот так. О, нифига. Дрон этот. Отлично. Он сюда встанет. В принципе, он больше не...
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
Мощный робот. И. Да. Доезжай сразу туда. И нахрена? А я ж... Ого! Я не знал, что ты так можешь. Топ. Я могу мост включить этим? Включить? Или нет? Там... А, давай попробуем. Ай, кусок. Такой плавный. А, так мне туда надо, ё-моё. Yes. О, Biolab. Он меня и звал.
This is the evil they found. This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Eva.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem if it were ever introduced.
Гемофилы. Облучение человеческих клеток произведенными радиофилами европейскими. Ребра. Слово. Много мертв. Ромашки. Это и есть сэмпла растения? Что? А это что? Establish your connection. Boot sequence failed. Photo is not found up. Цикл бесконечный. Блин, компики какие-то вообще 2400 года. Все. Осталось, походу, 2 главы. Попозже закончим. Спасибо за внимание.